Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Maybe it's Roxanne or maybe it's your top five. Remember the T-Mobile Fave 5 list where you could only call your favorite 5 people for free, otherwise you had to pay until it was after 9 p.m. Those were the good old days. Welcome back to me trying to post every day of December until I can't. Today I'm going to be telling you my favorite stuff of 2025 because boy, do I have some faves. I love things. I also value my money, my man's money, and how far I'm willing to stretch that dollar for the quality of the product. So I'm going to share with you my favorite physical products, body care, perfume, food, things I purchased, and my favorite forms of media entertainment. Obviously, like my parents, my family, my kids, my dog, my man, those are all the favorite things in my entire world, obviously. These are the best things I enjoyed this year. Let's get into it. And don't forget to subscribe because I could be making another video talking about any other kind of thing tomorrow. I don't want to run around the house finding all of these items because then I'm going to take forever putting them away. So if I can find a picture of them, I'll pop them up on here as I talk about it. But let's get into the body care. Something I'm so excited about and passionate about. Perfumes. Oh, my favorite sense is my sense of smell. Yeah, I could lose everything, but I think if I had my sense of smell, I'd be okay. My favorite perfumes of this year were Arabic perfumes. Now, if you haven't tried these and you're looking for a new perfume, because I hate telling people what to buy, but if you're looking for a new perfume, I would recommend something from the Arabic line. Specifically, I got the Yara Latafa perfume, and it's in the light pink one. It was my first approved TikTok free sample perfume, and I was over the moon excited when they approved it. I was like, hell yeah. And I actually liked it. Like, it became one of my favorite ones. So thank you, Yara. It's more of a spring scent is what I wore all spring and some of the summer. It has notes of orchids, citrus, like maybe jasmine. It's very sparkling, very fresh and floral. Maybe a little peony in there, but it is so refreshing and it lasts so long. I think the original price was like $25, so very affordable, and it comes in a big bottle. My other favorite perfume was Arabic and it's called Choco Musk, I think. I'll try to put a picture of it here. This is my perfume that I'm wearing now in the wintertime because it's more cozy and warm and it smells like vanilla and chocolate chip cookies. And it's my most complimented perfume. When I put that on, I just need 2 sprays. Everywhere I go, people are like, I love your perfume. I love your perfume. It smells delicious. I want to eat you up. So I pair that with my other favorite product of this year, the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Lotion. Oh, talk about, I can't eat this, but how amazing is it to smell it? And EOS lotion is the only lotion that does not make my body feel greasy, and I just need 1 pump per limb. They did come out with a whole line of beauty products at Target with, oh wait, what am I supposed to, never mind, no Target. Now they have the body oil, body wash, body spray, and body butter that come in the vanilla cashmere scent that I asked for, so hopefully I get it. Also, some honorable mentions for perfume. Yeah, I'm taking too much long on here. But I also enjoy the Daisy by Marc Jacobs. I did not buy that. That was gifted to me. It's a little pricey, but dang, it's good. My best friend gave that to me and it's so delicious. Okay, floral, springy. And my other honorable mention was kicking it back to millennial Britney Spears Circus. Is that what it's called? The teal one? This one, it's so freaking pretty. I think this was like $25 on Amazon. You can still get it. Oh, amazing. I want to get the other fantasy one for Christmas, but I was very proud of myself this year. At the beginning of 2025, when we were all doing our no-buy list, I put on the top of my list, no more perfume. Me buy too much perfume too much money. Now, body care in the shower. I know. Who cares? This is important to me. And important to you if you don't want to stink. The thing that changed my hygiene world was antibacterial Dial Bar soap. I get the 4-pack at Walmart, the gold kind, whatever. It doesn't really have a big scent, but it scrubs and it's supposed to antibacterialate the germs and the bacteria on your body, and that's what's in charge of you stinking. Also, I started using a Schick Men's metal razor, and it's the smoothest shave I've ever had. And the wooden exfoliating brush from Eco Tools. You can only use it dry. If you use it wet, it's going to start getting moldy. But I exfoliate my body with that every time before I shower, before I self-tan. Leaves me feeling smoother, exfoliated, and it helps with my lymphatic massage I do on myself. So my fave hair care is also Abby Young's favorite hair care. I started doing her method, Abby Young, on TikTok, and it has changed my hair. I also had a baby last year, so I'm recovering. You can see the little My postpartum hair is growing back. I love these. It's like my little badge of honor I get to wear. I started doing her bonding treatment process, and everything she recommends is pretty much drugstore and affordable. So my favorite products that she recommended that I actually used a whole entire bottle of, so I can attest to this, is the L'Oreal pre shampoo bonding treatment. It comes in a little pink bottle. I also love the concept of the clarifying shampoo, and I got the Garnier Pure Clean clarifying shampoo couponing. I got it for free one day. Love that. Also the L'Oreal hair gloss. And then I found this on my own, the L'Oreal heat protectant spray. It's orange and pink. I notice that my hair is softer after I use that. And on top of it all, you got to use all the method and thing, the Abby Young method, and then you wrap it all up and use a satin bonnet at the end of the night. As soon as I take it off in the morning, I notice how smooth my hair is. It's not in knots from tossing and turning all night. Okay, now we're on to makeup. I'm still trying to find my favorite everything makeup routine, but here are a few of my favorites that I'll just stick with forever. I love my foundation elf brush I just got. It has really smoothed over my skin. I think it works better than my blending brush. No, beauty blender, but I still like to use a beauty blender for my under the eye concealer. I love the Revlon tinted serum. It's affordable and it works with my combination acne prone skin. Also, I fell in love with lash clusters. I know some people, they just don't like them. They don't like that unnatural look, but I love throwing some lash clusters on a Monday and having them last for several days if you take care of them. And I don't like putting mascara on. Okay, I hate it. I used a lot of self-tan this year, but I like it. Like, I like feeling a little glowy, little tan. Do not like getting sunburned. I don't like those UV rays, okay? I'm scared of the sun. So I put self-tan on, and the brand I stuck with all year was the Bondi Sands Australian self-tanner at Walmart. It's $16 and it lasts a long time and faded away really nicely. Okay, let's get into some media because I do consume entertainment. I didn't see a lot of movies this year because I had a baby and you can't really take a baby to the movie theater, but at home I watched Frankenstein, the film by Guillermo, no, my sister teaches Spanish and she always gets after me because I can't say this right. Guillermo del Toro. Guillermo del Toro. Remember on What We Do in the Shadows, they don't know how to say his name, so he's called him Gizmo. Gizmo del Toro. Oh my gosh, you guys, that film. It changed my life. You guys know I love monster, Twilight, fantasy movies. And this one was no exception. I loved that movie. I loved the book because we read it in sophomore English class, and I messaged my sophomore teacher and I told her how much I loved the movie and how I was so appreciative of how she taught us this genre, the macabre and gothic fantasy in our class. And she was like, I'm so glad you loved it. Like, I think about you and, our time in class. I just loved having you. I was like, thank you. That movie was beautifully made and I love monster movies. So it was just so well taken care of and everything was so intentional down to the costumes and the makeup and the Jacob Elordi. I like Jacob Elordi now. I never seen any other movies he was in, but this one was really good. And oh my god. February 14th, him and Margot Robbie are going to be in the Wuthering Heights movie. Oh my gosh. I don't want to see the person I'm going to become when that movie comes out. Let's talk YouTube because that's all I watch, really. Ever since I got that YouTube premium subscription, I'm like, I got to use my money. Make it count. I watch Dad Challenge podcast every day, kind of like my news report. He talks a lot about family vloggers and anti-influencer. He has some weird takes sometimes, but he's very funny. I also love Nikki Carrion, and her unhinged deep dives. Yes, they are horrific to see what Shane Dawson has done, but I've watched them all multiple times. I loved her very well researched video essays. My favorite shows of this year that were new to me, I found Bondi Rescue on Facebook Reels. I said, I finally need to watch these full episodes, so I found some free episodes on YouTube. I love Bondi Rescue and I love the Australian people. I want to go to that beach so bad, but also I don't because it seems really, really dangerous and they have to save like thousands of people every season. But that show is so cool and interesting. It's so important to me how they can just jump up in an emergency and literally save people's lives within seconds of them drowning. And I love that they have a good, solid team of people who actually train for years, for seasons to save people. Like it boggles my mind how someone can put their body into a physical form so strong enough to pull people from the sea and do CPR and save their lives. Like that's just a really cool concept to me and I love it. I wish I could turn my body into that type of man saving machine, but you know, they have other people to do that and I love those boys. I also love the reality TV, but the one show that had new seasons playing that I loved was Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to make me a Lisa Barlow hater, and I'm not, and I love her. Baby gorgeous. I'm very important to God. Okay, now I'm just giving you some random faves of the year. My favorite meal started in February for Valentine's Day. We went to a restaurant called Vivalore, and I had the carbonara. Oh my gosh. You ever had carbonara? Oh my gosh. Just amazing. I kept replaying the video of myself eating it, and it just changed the way I looked at pasta forever. I had a spiritual awakening, much like when people saw Avatar in 2009 and they just were frozen in time for months after that. I felt that about that carbonara. It was so for most of this year I was postpartum and nursing, which means you are starving. There is a hunger inside of you that you have never felt before. It's like you're in a bottomless pit of hunger. So I ate. I ate down. I tried so many new recipes. I tried to really zhuzh up all my meals and make dinner time fun and exciting and new. So some of my favorite meals that I made were steak. I really tried to take my meat seriously this year, and I know my meat. So my favorite meal that I made this year was marinated strip steak on the Blackstone with creamy roasted garlic, mashed potatoes, and grilled asparagus. I know it sounds simple, but I could eat that every day of the year. If red meat wouldn't kill my heart, I would do it. My favorite snack was popcorn. I probably had 2 bags a week for the last 12 months. I'm not joking. And my favorite brands, to be more specific, now don't you guys sell this out, is the Jolly Time Blast O Butter movie theater butter. It's in the purple and orange box. It's only like $4. So salty. And whatever food coloring they use in that is just pure orange and yellow. And it is so like the butter and the salt just settle on your tongue. My favorite thrifted item this year was this gingham plaid puff sleeve button up shirt. I tried to wear it as much as I could as soon as I found it in June. My favorite baby or mom product this year was probably my Mom Cozy baby carrier. I wore that thing every chance I could. If you see me on TikTok, I was wearing that all spring and summer to carry my baby around. My favorite album of the year, according to Spotify, was Man's Best Friend by Sabrina Carpenter, and it only came out August 29th, but yet I have somehow listened to 5,000 minutes of it. So if that tells you anything, I love that woman. Her songs give me so much joy and just makes me want to, Do you want the house tour? We can get a little reckless because we're insured. Favorite music video of the year was Sports Car by Tate McRae. Woo-wee. Have you seen that girl? She was looking so good in that music video. And my favorite purchase of the entire year, my Shark cordless vacuum I got last week. I love that thing. I'm using it on all surfaces all day long. It's great when you have a crawling toddler. Now, if you don't know, I am a fun little drinky kind of girl. I always have to have something fun and bubbly in my hands. So my favorite drink of the year would have to be Dr. Pepper Cream Soda Zero. And I know some of y'all are going to hate me for saying this, but I love the Alani Witch's Brew. That's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I know some of you guys don't like the caffeine, and I get it, and I've been trying to lower my caffeine intake. Okay? But it's delicious. And then they came out with the Winter Wonderland. Oh my gosh. It's delightful. It tastes like peach gummy rings. What were your favorite products of 2025? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your faves. And my next video might be everything I hated in 2025. Because I come from a long line of haters. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.